Hi, you're watching Grant Chap, and today we're going to find out how we can truly measure research success and why the research funding process needs to change. At a recent FDP meeting, Dr. Michael Lauer gave an astounding presentation which calls into question the entire structure of how research is funded in the US. Dr. Lauer is the Deputy Director of the Extramural Research at NIH. To illustrate the point, institutions often celebrate the dollar value of their R&D expenditures. However, this number is missing the point entirely. Much in the same way that airlines would never brag about how much money they spend on fuel. Just as airlines measure their success based on metrics like the percentage of on-time flights, the number of lost baggage, and how many accidents occur, institutions opt to measure themselves against the goals that they're really aiming for. Institutions tend to have a perception of a false finish line. Just because they've been awarded a grant, it doesn't mean that their research is a success. A much better finish line would be after the completion of the study or trial, publication of the results, and citations from other studies. This leads us into a key question. Should our key metric for research funding be the number of grants awarded or the number of investigators supported? The belief in the endless rapid growth in the sciences has created a hyper-competitive system that is discouraging students from entering the profession and making it difficult for investigators to produce their best work. For evidence, consider the fact that right now only 10% of the scientists are getting 58% of all the available funding. Left unchanged, long-term decline will occur, leaving us to rethink the fundamental features of the U.S. research ecosystem to try and solve these problems. Some argue that because payoffs from research follow a power law, meaning that there's a limited downside with a nearly unlimited upside, we should follow an approach that incorporates blind funding as a large number of projects as possible. Others say that part of the answer is funding programs, not individual projects, which will provide stability of funding, more flexibility, and less time writing and reviewing grant applications. This has been just a short summary of the presentation. But to see it in detail, click right here. In the end, we need to turn the scientific method on ourselves to ensure that our funding models for research really work and that we're distributing the funds in the best possible way. Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, you are a champ.